Dell and Josh. I always forget the name of the other guy, so I will keep calling him Josh until the day we meet or until I find his name. I always like to feature these two in my channel, and I have been doing so since 2021. But it has been some time since they last made a video, and based on what I saw from their most recent community post, it seems like things haven't been too well with them lately. But here they are today, back on this channel, and also back to a house they once investigated. It was known as the Witch House, or at least that's what they called it. Now, before they entered the place, on their way in the surrounding area, it seems like they picked up some weird sound. It was like giggling. It was strange, but it wasn't that important. So inside, after a look around and conducting some communications using the Spirit Box phone application, they picked up some EVPs, but these weren't as important either. Then get to the main subject, for the sake of God. Alright buddy, I will in just a second. As they were trying to pick up some more EVPs, tapping sounds could be heard coming from the ceiling. How terrifying. Maybe the house was just moving. Look, as stupid as this may sound, it's true, not that the house actually moved, but rather that one of them did actually suggest that as an explanation for the activity. After more tapping sounds, Josh went up to take a look around, but he found no one until he noticed a light nearby, which was the call to action. They hid until they found an opening to escape.
This grass is like flattened out right here.
It's probably a deer trail.
Or the witch. Oh,
What was that?
I don't know.
Is that metal?
Metal on the ground.
Be careful, dude.
Yeah, I think this goes straight to it.
Oh my God, look at that place.
Oh man, dude.
Is anybody in here? Hello?
I think everything, every little sound. Are you gonna try to go upstairs this time?
No.
Come on, dude. I don't want to be the only one to do it.
It sounds like something's up there.
I know. It could be just the house moving though, because we're in it.
Oh yeah, let's hope that it keeps moving while we're in it.
I gotta go up there.
Yeah, but you don't weigh like as much as me. Guys, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but stuff is definitely moving in here like it wasn't before. Wish y'all could see David's face instead of just mine.
No.
He's like, I feel you. Are you not going to answer any more of our questions? Like, can you just make a sound then? Make another sound. Boy.
Dude. Something is up there, dude. Oh!
Who's that, dude? Oh my God. Dude, there's somebody upstairs.
I already checked up there, Dale. There ain't nothing up there.
Oh my God.
This happened last time.
Hey, if you just want us to leave, we'll leave. Say something.
Dude, I don't want to go up there, man.
I'd really prefer if you did.
I bet.
I can't. I would. But I mean, we're really supposed to be going after shit like this.
Oh my God, dude.
Look, you know nothing's up there, right?
No, I don't know.
You already looked. That was big, whatever that was. Hey, we're gonna come up and just... If you want us to leave, just say something, man. Be careful, dude.
It sounded like it was from right there. Like it was in the room.
sounded like somebody running or tripped and fell down. Oh my God. Make sure to check each room. You see anything?
No.
You still smell up there?
Yeah, it smells.
Checking everywhere?
Yes.
That's you?
What's that?
Someone's gonna do. Go, 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 go. Let's go, 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 go. Again.
Dude, we gotta go. Go, go.
Run!
Imagine if one night you or some member of your family, or maybe one of your friends, and if it happens that you're completely alone and that everyone mentioned has already abandoned you, then sorry to open your wounds, but we have to keep going with the storm. So in this situation, let's say you have friends and one of them happened to catch a cold, or maybe he broke one of his toes, or maybe he wasn't so careful while dancing. Regardless of what the imbecile was doing or how he got himself an injury, you had to call for help. So you called the ambulance, and here it comes on its way to your house. All of a sudden, the man passed out due to the pain, and it's been 2 hours, but still, the emergency call you just made was like seeds you planted and took care of, but the tree never grew. How dramatic. In other words, the ambulance never arrived. Guess what happened? The driver of that vehicle had to stop on his track and call his colleague for help so he could retrieve the ambulance. Now you might ask, what about my injured friend? Did you actually believe that you had a real friend right there? Did you forget we made him up? Back to our main topic, why did the ambulance driver pull over? The EMT guy had an accident, a terrifying one, while he was driving. From the rearview mirror of the car, he noticed a scary face, even though he was alone, so he pulled over and called his friend for help. He recorded the incident, claiming that he saw the face in the mirror, but he might be truthful because we actually got to see a shadow figure passing by very fast from behind the back door.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
Send somebody as soon as you can.
fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible. Thank you.
not trying to go back near this tree. No, he on it quick. No. I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Like, can y'all? Oh. Nah, what the? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. F that, nah.
Encountering ghosts in abandoned places is very common, but encountering child ghosts or jinn in the shape of a child is something that's also common. Obviously, I wasn't going to say it was uncommon, since I have already seen a lot of videos where people encounter ghosts or jinns of a child. Now, that brings me to our next guy, who just happened to be in the right place in the right time. As he was investigating some anonymous abandoned place, he went upstairs as part of his journey to reveal the truth for the people watching, who might have been halfway asleep while watching the full version of the investigation. So, before he could even get inside one of the rooms up there, his ghost detecting device signaled that there might be a sinister presence nearby, which happened to be true. Yeah, these devices actually do get the job done sometimes, like 10% of the time. As that thing gave the signal, the door right in front of the investigator opened by itself. I couldn't really tell what was written on the device's screen the man was holding, but I suspect it said "Open Sesame." Regardless, that same door moved on its own a second time. But what was more intriguing was the reaction of the investigator, as he claimed he saw some sort of a shadow figure but couldn't find any trace of him. All until he went to the bathroom. He looked into the mirror, trying to make some sort of communication with whatever ghost was there, and from the corner of the mirror, a ghostly apparition was spotted, which caused the man to freak out.
¿Dónde estás? Sí, yo mismo, yo soy. Ay, güey. Ábreme la puerta. ¿Por qué no me abres la puerta? No te pases. ¡Oh! ¡No mames! Vi algo, ¿eh? Juro que vi algo. Vi algo que se movió. Vi algo como si estuviera algo aquí. Vi clarito. Sí, había algo aquí. Yo lo vi clarito, había algo aquí. Hola, ¿quién vive? Hola. Ay, la bestia. ¿Se siente? ¿Estás en este lugar? No, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames.
The next video is a paranormal extravaganza from top to bottom. It's jam-packed with all sorts of supernatural activity, except for the ridiculous ones. You know, the ones where some goofball in a black coat plays introvert, attempting to impersonate a djinn. Seriously, who labeled djinn as introverts? They've got their own vibe going on. Ronald's our go-to-camera whiz for this ride. As for the rest of the gang, well, they're lurking behind the lenses somewhere. I'm talking video editors and publishers, not anyone else. Just so we're clear and not debunking anyone here. Let's dive into the story, if you can call it that. Roru's relocated from the chilly north to sunny South Georgia. Hold on to your hats, folks, cause it's about to get even juicier. Ronald made this move to escape the haunting circus he had going on up there, what with all the supernatural shindigs in his house. So, did he succeed? Did he live his dream life? Well, not quite. Just like the rest of us, his dreams went on vacation. But he did move. Only problem was, it was like using a squirt gun against a tidal wave. No use at all. Those pesky demons and ghosts still won the day. I'm feeling like a commentator at a Beyblade showdown. And speaking of losses, how did he manage to fall short? It's like he forgot his special move. Those hauntings. Yeah, they decided to hitch a ride to his new crib too. While he was getting all mushy about family and friends, I almost lost my lunch from the emotions, and bam, the door behind him went slam. And the party didn't stop there. Doors slamming, light bulbs doing their best impression of fireworks, chairs on the move, even the attic door closed on him while he was mid-hold. And that's just the start.
Family, I don't want my friends or family freezing, or I'll just get that address, but I'm going to show you how this room, which I call the beach room, is together. Oh, what the? All right. That door just literally slammed. All right, I'm trying to have a good night right now, and now this happens. And there's no way that the air conditioning or any kind of air is going to do that. There's no way. There is no way. Someone in here. What the hell? Look at that closet there. That looks like it's been... If there's somebody in this closet, it's not going to go well. What the hell's going on here? What the? All right. The bathroom door just slammed, and then now that door just slammed. What? All right. That door just slammed shut. All right. I just heard something in here now. Now what the hell? It sounded like something just touched that door. I'm gonna lock these doors. What the hell? Alright, I just heard something. Oh shit! What? Alright, who? What? How did... Alright, that just flew. That just flew from over here somewhere. That was just sitting... You know what? I can't. I can't just let... I just can't have something just sitting here like that. No. What the hell was that? Something's in my bedroom. Something's in my bedroom. What in the hell's going on in my bedroom? Who's in here? What? Oh, oh, we're not doing this again. No, we are not doing this again. What the? No, don't. I am done with this. Whoa, wait a minute here. Now I got everything open. Stop opening my refrigerator, drawers, sink is on. What the? All right. What the hell? Okay, a light bulb just comes out of nowhere. What? Oh, all right. You know what? I don't know how light bulbs are just coming out of wherever. Look at this. Now I got glass on the floor. Remember that ladder? That ladder was moving once time before? Oh, the door. Look at the door. All right, it just shut. I'm trying not to feed into this energy, but this is getting on my nerves. All right, now what was that? Oh, come on. I am done with this. Look at this. Ah, God! Oh, what the? That door just like jerked up, and now a bulb flies in here. You know, I didn't make a guest room for ghosts. Holy oh. All right. I'm trying to make sure that. All right. I just heard something. What the hell is that? Okay. I hear something coming from this area. Holy sh**. That chair just flew out of nowhere. Holy sh**. I thought turning the lights off was supposed to be a good thing. What the hell? All right, that light just came. All right, you guys have seen this before. You've seen this before, right? Lights flickering. What does it mean? I know it signifies. It's just something's in here. Something is in here. What the hell? It sounds like something's in my closet. Alright, something's legit in this closet. I don't even know. Like, I'm about to find out. Alright, so far nothing. It sounded like something hit the wall or something. It literally sounded like. Alright. Whoa. All right, that just, look at that. Look, oh. If there's a spirit in here, is there a reason why you just shut that? Oh, no way. Okay, this cannot be happening.
You know, it was a bit difficult to find the right way to call that thing that we hang our clothes on to dry. I know it's called a cloth line, but I was referring to the stand type. A lot of people call it differently, but I think calling it a cloth drying stand rack is the perfect way to describe it. What is this? Is this a video for 3-year-olds that explains the pronunciation of different objects? No, but this will play a big role in the next clip. How can a drying stand for cloth play an important role in a paranormal video? Is the person recording the incidents in a situation where the ghost hung them on these stands while he was sleeping? Don't be ridiculous, these stands can't hold a person, they are not that strong. Speaking of, the lady in the next video is called Rosanna. She moved into a new house, but not only that, she just bought the freaking thing. Why do you seem so surprised by her purchasing the place? Well, when you know what she has been going through ever since moving in, you will be just as surprised. She barely settled in, and here comes old Uncle Ghost Tommy knocking at her door. The only problem is that he was already all over the house, so he didn't even need to knock at any door. They were all open for him to shut. And he never disappointed, as he was frequently messing with the doors, shutting them while Rosanna was watching the terrifying activities before her eyes. She has a son, and she couldn't let him stay with her due to the hauntings, so she sent him to stay with his father. I'm not sure why they didn't move together, but it seems like they might be divorced. If if the situation wasn't bad enough, doors shutting, toys moving, loud sounds of knocks, and remember the cloth drying stand rack. She has one of these in one of the rooms, which moved right towards her out of nowhere. She tried different methods to clear the property from its hauntings, but nothing seems to work out.
Okay.
She stayed in a hotel before the priest arrived at her house, and he came short. So he wasn't what she was expecting. Was he like 5'4"? I meant he came short, in other words, he couldn't solve the issue. Risana herself tried with the Quran, but the house is still haunted. I'm not sure if she is a Muslim or if she is just trying everything she can. But if the situation is intense, there could be a hidden mystery behind the land where the house is built, or maybe some hidden sorcery. It could also be that you haven't subscribed or watched the next video on screen.